Mr. P's Science and Math Podcasts. For more science and math concepts, search me out on iTunes by typing Papapodcasts. You can contact me at mrplieberman@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Special Products Part 2. In this Special Products Part 2, we're going to be looking at similar to what we saw in Part 1. The only difference is what happens when A is the binomial is A subtracted by B all squared. So what we're going to do is, just like we did before, we are going to FOIL the following expression. So we FOIL it by expanding the expression. A minus B all squared means that A minus B is being multiplied by itself. Okay, so what we get is the following. Well, we're going to keep in mind our FOIL rule. First with the outer, the inners, then with the last. And so we are going to get the following. A multiplied by A squared. A multiplied by negative B will give me negative AB. Negative B times A, again, we're going to rearrange it in the order that the letters appear in the alphabet, minus AB. Negative B multiplied by negative B will give me plus B squared. And as we said, we want to collect our like terms, simplify this, and usually, as we said, if the first terms are the same type of terms and the second term are the same type of terms, this middle term can be simplified. And we will simplify this middle term as follows. A squared negative AB minus AB will give me negative 2AB plus B squared. Okay, so now the difference, though, if we look at what we had before with our other example, when it was A plus B squared, we got the answer A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Difference here is whenever we're subtracting, the only subtraction symbol or a negative symbol we will be with this middle simplified term. Okay, so let's look at our first example, or 2x minus 3 all squared. As we said, we can, as I said before in the previous lesson, you don't need to worry about the short form. I'm showing you the short form, just hopefully it will be understandable to you at some point, because when we are factoring these type of trinomials, it will come in real handy when coming up with our final answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to FOIL 2x minus 3 all squared, which means 2x minus 3 multiplied by itself. So, according to the FOIL rule, first outer, inners with the last. Okay. So, 2x times 2x will give me 4x squared. 2x times negative 3, remember we treat the sign in front of the number with the number, so 2x minus 3 will give me negative 6x. Negative 3 times 2x will give me negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 3 will give me positive 9. Now notice here, we always have this inner term that can be simplified, and it's always the same term. That's where that whole idea of this 2 being multiplied by whatever our A value is and whatever our B value is. Okay, so what we're going to get here as this final result is as follows. 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So, how can we do this a lot quicker? Well, just as we said here, if we take our first term and we square it, 2x squared will give me 4x squared. If we take our last term, negative 3, and we square negative 3, we will get positive 9. And that's our term right here. And there's our term right here. And this middle term is a combination of our inner terms being multiplied together. 2x, okay, times negative 3 will give me negative 6x, but two of them, we get negative 6 by multiplying a times b. Okay, this a, this is our b. We're going to multiply this ab, 2x times negative 3, we'll get negative 6, but there are two of them, so we're going to multiply that by 2 to give us negative 12x. And as we said, anytime we have a special product as follows, either in the form of a minus b all squared or in the form of a plus b all squared, we get a trinomial called a perfect square trinomial, otherwise known as our P.S.T.